Can you say hi?
Hi.
We're going to be making lasagna today. Does that sound yummy? Does that sound yummy? Can you say yummy? All right, we'll get to it. It's time for another episode of Cooking with Kaitlin. That's me. Enjoy. Alright, sorry, I was interrupted a little by my sous chef. So, what you're aiming for is a pound total of meat, whether you do that exclusively with something like beef or a beef and Italian sausage mix. My goal was half and half, then I realized the store, I do clipless because, you know, toddler, single mom kind of thing, gave me hot sausage. So, I don't want it to be super hot. Lasagna is not something I think of as like, oh, I want that really spicy. Well seasoned, yes, but like hot, spicy, not so much. So just did a little bit of that, and I'll use the rest of the sausage for something else, probably more primarily for me, because he can do some heat, but I don't want to like burn his mouth off necessarily. That just means I'm going to put a little more Italian seasoning with the meat. So it's supposed to be about a tablespoon, so we're doing 2 tablespoons. Kind of just test it once it's all done. And then 2 tablespoons of garlic. We're just getting that cooked up. And then I'll add the onions in and get those tender, and then we'll add in the tomato sauces. 1 second. Alright, cooked the meat till there was none left. Drained most of the excess out. Now we're cooking the onions. We wanted to leave just a little moisture for them to cook down. Sorry, I need to figure out how to move my apparatus over here for when we're doing stuff over here. Well, it'll be a different day. So just getting the onions tender, and then we'll be adding in the tomato stuff. In the meantime, I believe my noodles are ready, so I'm going to drain those and set them to the side. Alright, we've done 2 jars, so a total of 48 ounces of whatever tomato-based pasta sauce you prefer, and then 2 tablespoons of tomato paste. Wound up adding in another tablespoon of Italian seasoning and another tablespoon of garlic, just per my own preference, just a little bit more salt and pepper, just kind of to my own preference. We're just getting that nice and simmering. We're going to let it simmer for a few minutes and get to doing our cheese mixture on the side while this simmers, and then we can construct our lasagna. Alright, I've got the mozzarella, the parmesan, an egg, parsley, and ricotta. The amount will be in the instructions, sorry, just had to get it going. But this is our cheese mixture. Alright, to layer with. Now we should be good. Let me get stuff set up to layer. Alright, start with spreading some of your meat sauce on the bottom. Okay. Yes, honey. Okay. And then you're going to do your lasagna noodles. I'll layer those. Honey, mommy's got to be able to do this. Okay. Honey. Okay. You're going to put more of your meat sauce on top. Then you're going to do cheese, then noodles, meat sauce, cheese, noodles, until you wind up with just noodles at the top with meat sauce, which we're going to cover while we bake. Oven's preheated to 350. And then after they get wrapped in foil for a bit, and then at the end you put on some cheese for it. Alrighty. Spoonful. Hey, You're just going to spread. All right, check back later. All right, it's all done. Got a few extra noodles. I'll figure something out for them or whatever. I'm going to cover this with foil and bake it for 45 minutes. Then we'll check in. All right, now we're sprinkling 2.5 cups of mozzarella and 1/4 cup of parmesan that I've already mixed together over the top. We're going to put it back in for about 15 minutes. Probably put it on a low broil the last 2 to 3. Then we're just going to let it, in case I forget to say this, you're supposed to let it rest about 15 minutes before you serve, just to help it hold its shape and everything. Alright, it's about to pop this back in the oven. We'll be ready soon. Alright, there it is. I'm going to take it out, let it rest about 15 minutes before serving. In case I forget, bon appetit. We'll see you later.